Hey, what's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Albert here. Finally back to the swollen station. God, I felt so far behind, but had to get it done. So now I am gonna set this up in here so I can start spooling. And got a 8500 spin fisher, a pin spin fisher 8500, should I say? Might open up. There it goes. Nice and tight in there. See if I get this to go. Let's see. We're gonna do 80-pound of the tight line and the moss green flavor right there. Yes, I said flavor. All right. Let's see what we got here. Trying to get the video on my phone. There it goes. So I can see those comments. What's up, John Darnell? Hurting for sturgeon. What's up? What's up? I can see a few more names, but it's so high up, it's real glossed out. This one's a Pin Spin Fisher 8500 LL. That's what it says on there. And we're going to spool it up with 80-pound tight line hollow core braid for the customer, who's also got a left-handed HXW Raptor Plus that we're also going to spool right after that. So and then y'all kind of saw in the picture or the thumbnail all the reels I got to get done. And I'm going to try to get them all done today, guys. I'm going to try my best. Right now. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. So how's everybody's day going? Mine's been already a roller coaster. There we go. Get that in there. There it goes. Being a little pain in the butt. Didn't want to splice, but it does. It will. All right, here we go. Sit there. What's up, boss?
What in the Sam hell you want, son?
The way?
I said, what in the Sam hell you want?
What do you mean? Can I see what?
So can't you see I'm busy?
Oh. Yep.
I'm holding my bench.
You're holding your what?
I'm holding my bench down.
So how's your birthday day yesterday, bro?
I had a pretty good day.
Good deal. Yep. Now we oh, that's not gonna work. Let's see.
What are you doing besides spooling up that little bitty reel?
What was that?
I said, what are you doing besides spooling that little bitty reel?
I've got about 13 more reels to spool up after this little bitty reel. Yep.
What the hell you doing, son?
I'm getting after it. I'm just glad I finally got that fishing tackle unlimited order done, delivered, and now we're just gonna wait for everybody to start going over there and buy them out. Let's see how fast we could do a sellout for our first order over there.
Hey, there's some more on, right?
You're kind of coming in broken up. I don't know if it's just me, but I hear like every other syllable. That's why I've been asking you, like, what'd you say again? I don't know if it's my phone or yours.
Now, well, I think I've got a storm coming in too, so.
Damn it. Snow or rain and lightning, you know?
Oh, just under.
Yep. Oh, man. The man who fishes with a musical instrument in your life, Banjo 757.
Huh?
Now, I don't know. That's what it says. The man who fishes with a musical instrument is in your life, Banjo 757. Um,
Okay.
I was is he talking to you? Or is he talking about a banjo minnow?
I don't know. What's up, Cindy?
Cindy in the house. What's up? Yeah, I am sitting here trying to set this up. And yeah, man, I fell so far behind on spooling. It's not even funny. So I got to really knuckle down and play catch up getting all of this done. So, and again, I do appreciate my customers bearing with me while I was setting all of this up. But if I can get done enough, I can ship them out today. But if not, it'll be tomorrow morning that everything will go out. So yeah, the postman's gonna have a filled container by the time I get done with this little bitty truck. So all the pink 80s are gone now. So I'm waiting for an email from them to find out when the next batch will be available for the pink 80s. The orange 80s are actually, they should be in probably tomorrow. I was hoping later today, but it's probably tomorrow. I haven't checked my email, but they're on the way. They've been shipped out. So, and again, it's like another 3 boxes. That ain't good. I don't like that. Something's wrong there. What you drinking? What kind of coffee?
Oh, it's not coffee.
Tea?
Nope.
Water?
No, I think pomegranate juice.
There you go. That was gonna be my next my next thing I was gonna say.
They were locked up, but they went out the doors about as quick as they came in.
Yep. Yep. Well, see, a lot of people had already prepaid for them, so um, people wanted me to hold them, and I couldn't really do that because I spent almost $20,000 on Avet, so I needed to recoup money as fast as I could. But the good thing is, I know that they make them now, so now I know I can get them back in. It may take a little while, but
Yeah.
they're there. They're there. So that's the main thing. Um,
Oh, my list. Oh, shit.
yep. No, then I got to get one for John's wife. She wants one. I think Daniel Garcia wanted one as well for the pinks, and so right now I'm taking pre-orders again, just to make sure that they are in there. You know what I mean? Keep them coming, so that way they don't stop making them, kind of deal. So.
Yeah, I hear that.
Mm, but we'll see. I mean, again, too, I can only do so much by placing the orders and going from there. So, oh man, I don't know, man. I'm kind of tempted to get me one in pink just so I can have one. You know what I mean? And for when Nora gets older and she wants to shark fish, she's got her own 83 speed T-Rex. She's already got I think I got her an MXL in pink, but I've got it boxed up. I'm not pulling it out until she's getting ready.
Ugh.
You know what? I got an idea. I don't know if I can do it right now. Instead of putting rubber bands on here, I'm thinking about getting some pantyhose and just cut like slivers of it, just like wrap it up and it'll hold the line in place. I think that might be a cool idea. Hopefully not get too many people in trouble. All right, so that was 387 yards on that reel. 387 of 80 pound. I got to move this over here. Go to the next side. So what you working on today, boss? What are you working on?
Oh, I just got finished with a belt. Got it packed up with a coffee cup order put there. So
Ooh, I can't wait to get ours. They're supposed to walk in today if we haven't already missed them.
yeah,
And
Florida boys were supposed to get theirs too, but they said they're showing the lead right now. So
all of them, or just Florida ones?
so far just the Florida ones. I don't know. Have you checked yours?
No, I had not checked tracking on it, boss. I don't even know if I got tracking.
Yeah, I sent you the tracking number.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not all there today, boss.
When are you?
Playing. Uh, that's a damn good question. Like right now, I've lost an HXW Raptor in a left-handed. Where's it at? It's gonna jump up and bite me good too. But right here, I just had it in my hand. I was playing with it to do a function check on it and stuff like that as well.
So I want a 16 size reel with the HXWB its equivalent. Okay, what size 16 reel? What brand are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, that's why I was hidden because it's in the
Oh,
cover, but I was looking at it this angle instead of. Yeah, that it was right in front of me, bro.
international 16?
Hmm. And international 16, those are those little bitty ones, ain't they?
I have
Those like those little ones like this. If that's the one you're talking about, then it would say an SX Raptor.
no, I would say a
Or are you talking about the big boy, the Pin 16 aught?
yeah, yeah.
The 16 VISX. I will have to research to find out how big that reel is, because honestly, once I moved away from Pin, I pretty much forgot about everything, all the different sizes and stuff like that. So I will have to double check. All right. So next, we're gonna do.
You said an HXW? That'd be what?
Oh, hold on, real quick, guys. Hello.
Maybe a 30
Who's
LTD
this?
or a 30
Yes,
LTD.
ma'am.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, am I trying to think
Um, June. Hold on, let me check my calendar.
Yes, sir.
June, what day?
June the 3rd, Tuesday.
That's fine.
She has morning. Okay, she has a morning or afternoon. She
What?
has 9:30, 10:30, or 2 or 3.
10:30.
10:30. All right. And this will be here at the West Point Clinic, okay, on the second floor.
Floor. Oh. All right. That'll work.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All righty. You're welcome, sir. Thank you.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye. Awesome. So I told the VA I had my biannual checkup with the VA, and I was telling the doctor like I'm pretty annoyed with this. Like my metabolism has slowed down so much. I can smell bread or look at a tortilla, and I'll gain 5 pounds. And so I told her what I'm doing to try to lose weight and stuff like that. And she's like, "Well, it's good, but that's also bad for you." I said, "That's exactly my point. Like I need some kind of help to better regulate my body and stuff." So I got to go through the nutrition portion of it and stuff like that. And then if that doesn't work, then they will get me the help where I can get that shot to increase your metabolism or what have you and stuff like that. So,
eat more red meat.
what was that?
Said eat more red meat.
Yeah, I could do that. I mean,
Yeah, damn nutritionists are going to tell you that all kinds of, I'm sorry, but last time we were in the hospital and that nutritionist came in and was talking to Terry, she was sitting there trying to tell her that she needs to cut back on this, and the lady herself outweighed Terry by almost 200 pounds.
Damn it.
Yeah, I thought I told you, you really actually don't have to interact, being a nutritionist because you're obese. So obviously, you know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, I got to go the opposite way. Yep, this is the lefty, so I have to go the opposite way to tie on the braid, which is awkward. Yeah, it's amazing when people are like that and then trying to tell you how to eat. But again, too, we're the ones looking for help and they're not, So.
Well, they told Terry to not take any salt or eat any salt.
Yeah.
Well, she did that not to eat any salt, but what happens when you're with your body if you quit eating salt, man, you get cramps, you get dry heaving and everything else. And I was like, because you don't have any salt in your body. Your body needs salt.
So that's the catch-22 then.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. Okay, just bigger than
And
yeah. Well, you got a what?
So we got one doctor that keeps trying to convince her that she has the hell is it? The thing with your liver.
Swollen liver?
No, shit. It's the thing that alcoholics get.
A cirrhosis of the liver?
Yeah, they keep trying to tell her she's got cirrhosis. Yeah. And there was 5 other doctors in that hospital that told her she doesn't have cirrhosis. But that one doctor, she got cirrhosis. I was like, the other doctors were like, it's a heart valve. Fix the heart valve. Guess what? The liver will repair itself.
Oh man. Yeah. Well. So, what's y'all schedule for that? With the heart valve deal.
Oh, we're going in. We go in Friday. Yeah, Friday because she goes in for a drain from the fluid buildup, and right after that, she's going over to get a CT scan. That way, the doctor knows which path that he's going to take. So, hopefully, we'll know by Friday afternoon or Monday morning.
All right. Oh, this is gonna be so weird, but I'll get her done.
That lifter?
No, it's a left-handed reel, but I gotta instead of it coming this way to be fed in this way, I gotta come straight to the reel off of the spool, basically. Yeah. Oh man. Come on, skip to live. There you go. All right, let's see. I have mine, but I definitely doesn't feel like a big reel. It's got plenty of power in a small package. You notice the binding through the higher direction. I've been out of the conversation, so I have no idea. No. This thing is so annoying. But we're gonna do 65 to 80 to 100 on this reel, and 3 different colors, so that way he can know what line capacity he's got. So right here we got 100 yards. Now we're gonna go to the blue in the 80 with tie line braid. Right there should get 400. I'm hoping there's 400 yards on there. We haven't been keeping up with the amount of line capacity that's taken off a spool, and before we put it up on the wall, kind of deal and stuff. So
Oh,
yeah, no, I never really have put salt in my food unless it's already cooked with it, and then you don't have a choice. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I know I even cut out a lot of sweets and candy and all of that, and so. But I did get checked up, and I said everything is good. Like, I'm under all the different ones, but they said I could do some work with like the cholesterol and the sugar kind of deal. And I was like, well, we'll see. So I'm working on it. Oh man, I forgot to tell him that I did have my gallbladder removed. I don't know if that would have made a difference in those tests of what they're doing. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens on the next one, because I go back in November for the follow up. So yeah.
next time I see a doctor for myself, it'll probably be when I'm going in, or actually, it won't even be a doctor. It'll be a coroner.
So you really won't see him then. Dang. All right, what happened here? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Had a little freakazoid deal go right through there. I pulled so hard that it pulled the inner braid through this braid through the inner one. So yeah. Had a little bit of fun.
Now, last time I was at the doctor, they tried to force the 19 shot on me, and I told them to get bent.
Yep, they were trying to do the same with me at the VA. They're like, "You're not going to take the flu or this?" I said, "Man, I ain't taking one of those in probably 10 years." I said, for the flu shot, and I said for the COVID shot, I definitely ain't taking that crap. So.
Okay, on my record that I have on my childhood record, 3.
3 what?
3 vaccines my whole life, and that was when I was born. That's it.
Well, in the Marine Corps, we didn't have a choice. They told you you're getting a shot, you got a shot. didn't really have the opportunity to sit there and say no. Especially if you were going to deploy, you had to do all kinds of different vaccines for whatever place you were going to go into. So.
Yeah. Yeah, but when you're going into a different country, that's a little bit of a different story. You can catch stuff that's way worse than that 19 stuff.
Let's see. Hold on. I think you were coming in pretty quiet there, so. But it could be me spooling over here. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? So, Daniel, did you see the video with your rods in here? Animal came by and said hi.
I got a phone call coming in. I gotta go.
Hi, boss. Yep. So I am going to be here spooling, and I'm trying to read y'all's comments, but at the same time, I've got to be focused in over here because doing the left-handed reel is a little bit different compared to the right-handed reel. Yep. What's up, Alton? How you doing, boss? right, there's 400 yards on there. You want 450 actually. Glad he wrote down the notes. There you go. Yeah, I should have looked up. I should have just gave that to him. Well, I use it on something else. 240. Got orange. 100. No, I don't. 130. All right. Let me call him back because I don't have orange and 100, but I do have chartreuse. So if he's looking for high vis, then I got him. Let's see. In a second. Oh, yeah. Okay. He didn't answer, so I'm gonna give it a minute. Maybe he'll call back. He said he wasn't too concerned, but I'd rather go that route because. Hmm. Man. Oh man. What's up, Night Hunter? Locked up drag. I can see a few of the comments here. Had a missed call. Sorry. Can you tell me what's the price of the HX or the 83 speed? The regular 80 or the wide, the narrow, the T-Rex? Excuse me. It only needs 240. So I think go with the chartreuse. All right. Oh man, I gotta tell y'all guys, this week's been crazy. Oh man, but it is gonna go. Also, too, again, guys, with tackle at Fishing Tackle Unlimited, I am definitely setting up a giveaway. And obviously, the faster we can hit it to sell out the gear at Fishing Tackle Unlimited will enable us to do a prize pack. What I'd love to do is anybody that spends more than $100 on our gear there, for each 100 you spend there, I will put your name into a prize pack that we're going to do here, and it's one ticket per $100. So if you do 200, 300, you get 1, 2, or 3 tickets. You know what I mean? So, and it goes all the way to the gear sells out. when they have to place another order for the fishing tackle and stuff like that. And then we'll set that up and do it. But yeah, I'm looking to do probably an SX Raptor as the giveaway, the prize pack giveaway for that. So if you want to get in, it's a good way to get her done. And let's see how fast we can sell out the gear there. And the reason why I'm doing this is advertisement. I never really do this once the shop is stocked up with gear. I normally just let it take its course and just advertise for it. But this is something that I'm doing differently because this is, I think, a huge move for us. I think it will really crack that nut for us to get into more tackle shops, especially when they hear that it's sold out, in say a week, maybe 2, you know what I mean? And that will really be a big, bold statement right there, guys. So just saying. Ooh, where? Hold on, I gotta get some water. Freaking allergies going crazy over here too. So, come on, open this up. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the 83 speed T-Rexes. Yep. Yeah, they're charging a little bit more for the orange and the pink and the 80 T-Rexes right there. So. Oh, crap. Ew. Yeah, let's see. Got that. Ugh. Dang it. Keep cramping up on my right shoulder. And I still didn't go in deep enough over here. Could be because I'm tired. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Well, I don't know what the translation is for the reels, but if you're saying it that much, yeah, could be. Could be. There we go. Let's see. I think I got it now. There we go. Yeah, no, definitely not cheap, but definitely worth it. Worth it, especially when you're dogging down and going, trying to pull in a bunch of dead weight. It's amazing. Okay. Oop. Had my drill up here and I just dropped it, but okay. Nope, still more. No, nailed it right there. And again, too, a little bit. But again, 792 yards right there. Let's see. Well, that is something we can definitely let them know. Call them and tell them, hey, we heard that y'all got Hard Lives Bait and Tackle in their team, and we want to get it, but it's not on the website yet. That would be a great way to light the fire up under them, because with customers requesting that'll make sure that it gets on there. You know what I mean? And that'll again help us expand, because not only will they sell inside the store, but we'll be on their website as well. So yeah, that's a really good one right there, Night Hunter. Yep. Tell them you want it. Mm-mm. They're also doing the Bolivar beatdown in a few weeks or whatever, when that is. They're going to be having a tent up there, and they're going to be giving away some gear and stuff like that. So I'm going to try my best to get out there. But again, too, with everything going on over here, I want to make sure I get everything sorted as quickly as possible. Go put that. Oh, what did he do? What did he do this wrong? There. That's not. I brought in a whole bunch of boxes, but they're all empty. Hold on. Hey, boss. What are you doing? Hey, I went to open up those are your Pen Authority boxes, right?
Yeah.
There's no reels in there.
Oh no, they're in your cabinet, bro.
Oh.
Like where the Avets are. Like I put them in there because I thought it was safer.
Oh, I was like, bro, you're about to. Bro, you're about to have me have a conniption fit over here. I was like, holy smokes.
No, I thought that was gonna like go to like the option lock it up and all that.
Yeah. Okay.
And then like the line is down there and it's just lanyards. I didn't know if you were gonna like make a video like and you can. I bring the boxes only because I thought if you made the video like it would look cool like to fucking set up the boxes and shit, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm live right now, bro. So I got it.
All right, cool, brother.
All right. Later. Bye. There's a lot of rails here. Oh my gosh, bro, that almost made me have a heart attack right there. So. What's up, Jaden? How you doing? Yep, no, I'd love to go fishing, but I definitely am not going to be able to. I got a ton of work to get done over here, so. Let's see. So, what am I doing? Stripping all this line down. Let's see. Okay, it said 20. There's 80 on the 6500s. Oh, the slammers don't need line, just the authorities. Okay. Here. All right. So this one's a pin authority, 4500 HS. I'm gonna see how much line we can get on here. And he's doing 50-pound braid on those. There's the 20, there's the 50. Okay, and he's doing the suffix 832. The only thing that sucks is because the spool's so narrow, I won't be able to do a line capacity on it, but we'll see. See how this works out. Come on. Oh. There we go. Put a fit on here. No, it will not. So I'm going to have to do it by hand. God, there's... Oh, you know what? I think I did one last time where I had the drill bit and I could make it bigger. Damn. Well, that's one way to get it there, Patrick. Let's see, 4 of them for that price. Wow. Yeah, it could down spool onto a bigger spool, that's for sure. But the only bad thing when it has so much grease on there, they create suction and they don't slip out. So it works you in that sense. All right. Now I got to move this back over here. Let's see. And 50-pound on the, let me verify again. 45. Okay. Uh-huh. Just a little bigger so I can work with it. There we go. So I am working on a deal to try to get veterans over to the hatchery to go fishing over there in their private stock ponds and stuff like that. But I'm waiting for her to give me a call to set that up, and or how is that going to work out for us. And also too, see, because I talked to a guy that has fished there before, and he says that at the stock ponds that they don't hit regular bait, that they hit the feed that they normally throw in there, and that's what those fish are used to eating. So it'll be a pretty cool adventure to find that out. But if we do that as well, I am looking forward to setting it up to take my underwater cameras out there so we can see the feeding in action down over there. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll see. Let's see. I need this. I put my phone on. Hello? Hello? Very busy. What can I do for you? I got time for feedback calls. But why isn't it not ringing? There it goes. Okay. All right. There you go. Do a little bit more in the middle. There we go. That's definitely not enough to spool another 4,500 on there. But so I'm assuming he brought, yeah, that's 20, 50. Brought another spool of that because it has 300 yards. Let's see how it looks when it's completely full. Yeah, definitely not enough to do another reel. So. Well, it more than likely does there, Patrick, but this is what the customer brought to us. I normally don't buy the solid braid to stock because we really don't sell a whole lot of it. But this is what the customer wants on his line, so we're going to put it on there and go with like that. So, all right, so there's that. Okay, so that's one. Pretty cool coverage, I guess. One. This one is a bigger reel. Hmm. So that'd be the 80 pound. I'll do that one next. I'm trying to do the 50 since I'm already on the 50 right there. And it's funny. I was just talking about something like that with the pantyhose, and Pin already has them. Oh my gosh! Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Come on. Sounds like that, and there's no real grip to get it off. Yeah, there's so much suction right there, it won't let it come off. So, but I got it. All right, here we go. here. I should have cut that. Let's see, get that off of there. Come on. Let's see. Let's compare the two spools. Look close. They look close. There you go. All right, so that's the 50. Go back in there for him. One, and where's the other 50 right here? There you go. Got that. Oh, wow. Look at that. See, and that works out too because they actually have a line keeper on these reels, but I'll still put his little deal on there. Get that. This will go here. Go. So, yeah, it would have helped to down spool it and actually put it on the spool to find out how much line they were holding. But right now I'm so far behind with all the other reels I got to get spooled up today. Yeah, I'm kind of having to miss out on getting that knowledge and stuff like that. So, all right, so this will be the 80-pound. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. All right. Moved it over the best way I can so it didn't look too nasty bundled up. And put this back on. Let's see. Put it over here, let's see. Oh, okay. Ben's watching. Cool beans. Go, got that. Oh, crap. I missed my freaking eye doctor's appointment. Son of a gun. Crap. It's like, Jesus. Right there. Oh, man. Let me call them real quick because that sucks. I needed that appointment made. Learned that I wear my contacts so much that it's actually hurting my vision, that I need to wear regular glasses when I get home. So, hello? Dang it. All right, let me call them up real quick, guys. Damn it. I wanted that appointment bad. Yes, I had an appointment today at it was either 3 or 3:30, and I totally missed it. Albert Sartucha? All right, thank you. Well, that's great. The voucher from the VA didn't get over there, so they had to reschedule the appointment anyway, so I missed it. Now I got to get on the phone with the VA to get them to get the voucher over there. Fun, fun, fun. Right. Let's see. All right. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh man, my eyes are burning so bad right now. That's because I went to sleep last night a decent hour, but I guess I was just so preoccupied in thought I really didn't get to sleep much. All right, let's see. Get this. Oh, oh, oh. Come on. This braid wants to just fly off the reel already. Wants to expand out. Y'all see that? I don't like that because it makes it look like it has some kind of line memory. Filled it up about 3/4 of the way. Didn't fill it up all the way, but we'll see. All right, these are done. I'm going to move back to the other reels. All right. There we go. Yeah. So that's already 6 reels done right there. Oh, man. Oh. LX Raptor, JX Raptor, and HX. Okay, cool. So the next 3 reels. There's one. Already got the reels lined up that way. Let's see where we're at. Mm-hmm. All right. What's up, Dodie? How you doing? 900. When you did shortening of that rope, did you do the daisy chain on it, or how'd you do that? What are the price and specs on the shark rigs? Are you talking about our cast outs? Because we got them in 4. We got the mini shark rigs, which come with the 7/0 hook, and or we got our 3-way long, 3-way short. We got casting 4, 5, and 6 foot leaders, but we can also go all the way up to 10 and 12 foot. Start out at 200 or 135 cable, 150 or 135, 250, 400, 600 for casting. And then mono from the 200 all the way up to 700 pound. And we can also do the beach shark leaders up to whatever footage you want. A little more specific, boss. I'm pretty sure I've heard. Yes, we are AJ Adventures. We are out of Texas, Corpus Christi, Texas. Yep. Yep. And I appreciate the sub, boss. And Archangel, Devil Dog, is that your thought on the 5.2 HX? Bottom pitching. Those HXW Raptors are beasts, bro. One of our teammates actually did a 12-foot plus tiger with an HXW Raptor, and it was pulled with 130-pound test, which means he didn't have a lot of line on that reel, but he was able to hold it with the help of everybody else. And we've got a video on the channel of them fighting that tiger and bringing it all the way to the pier. Hard life. Hard life. Yes, sir. How can I help you? Yeah, that's real tiny. Yeah, the 6 millimeter would be like 40, 50-pound test. The 8 millimeter is like for 80-pound test. The monofilament? Oh, you're talking about tooth-proof? Like a single strand piano wire? A coated cable? So it's uncoated or uncoated cable? Yeah, I don't know all their products, so I don't know what you have in hand. So, yeah, yeah. Well, they're for whatever you brought me in. I honestly don't remember exactly what you brought me in, but all you have to do now is just put the cable through it, and then obviously the smaller cable to the smaller sleeve. And then the bigger one to the bigger one. That's the best I can tell you, unless you bring everything back and we relook at it. But I'm gonna be honest, that was a while ago that you did that. So, well, make sure you bring a sample of whatever you're crimping onto, so we know exactly what we're playing with. All right. Yeah. Yes, sir. Mm. The what? Yes, we do. Well, they're fresh frozen. I put them into water, so when they defrost, they don't fall apart. They're like fresh dead. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can still eat them because as soon as they died, we put them into the water like that. No idea, boss. Nobody's even asking us for them, so I don't want to pull in a whole bunch of them and sit on them and not have space for everything else. Yes, sir. Bye bye. All right. Okay. Uh, yep. Yep. All right, guys. Sorry, I was on the phone right there with the customer. He was asking some questions, and I might have to. Okay, no, I think I'm good here. Start this not over because I don't have enough loops on it. Um, Archangel, where are you? Still in the Marine Corps, or are you already out, boss? But I'll tell you this one thing, boss. If you ain't, are you casting this reel, or are you just gonna straight kayak or drone it? Because casting it's a pretty stout reel. If to me, the closest comparison to casting the HXW Raptor is casting a 6/0, a Penn 6/0. Hmm. 93, 96. Oh, okay. So you got out a few years before I actually got in. I got in 98 and got out in 02. So did aviation ordnance. Okay. Come on. Look at that, guys. Just me trying to move it this way, like I'm trying to slide it on the shaft. It shows you like it's locking in, and look, it's loose. It's not like it's real tight, but that just gives you an idea of how well this knot works. It's not just gripping it this way; it's gripping it so it don't slide up and down that way. So that's huge, huge, huge. Security force, nice. Thank you. Roger that. Oh man. Let's see, get this up just a little bit. But if you're looking for casting, oh, okay, then yeah, you don't. If you don't ever have to worry about it, those things are a beast. I mean, they're putting out 50 pounds of drag, so they actually have more drag than the 30. So you can put, I want to say, 800 yards of 100-pound braid on it, and you can really lock down some fish. But if you need them to run, then you need to put like 60-pound backing or 80-pound backing, and that'll get you set up that way. So. Let's see. Man, the phone is hot. Hold on, let me grab my fan so I can let it cool off. So, no, I'm trying to get all these reels done. Yeah, it's on. Still alive on the chest? Yeah, still alive. Got to fill up all those black Avets right there. Nice. And oh yeah, yeah. And here's another one. Yeah, I forgot to put those on. Oh, man. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Come on. Where's he at? I was gonna play some of the music that Raj hooked me up with. Let's see. Yeah, this is like. Hello. Live on the YouTube channel, Spool and Reels. The coach is in front of me. Let's see. Spool, a horrible spool. Let's see. Spacer won't even fit it. This is gonna sound horrible, guys, but it's the only way to get it off of here. So. I used to go to not Greensboro, Greenville. I went to Greenville quite a few times to go party. We were stationed at Cherry Point, North Carolina. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, I'm just making sure because this is uh, Whiskey Rivers or Whiskey Warriors here, and you normally always throw some kind of notes on there. Okay, good. Oh, I just got us pulled up the whole deal. Do have to say that is a. Huh? Yeah. That's an extreme pain in the butt right there. Roger that. I've got some reels here that I'm pulling up for Whiskey Warrior. Got a bunch of reels here. I got to get boxed up, shipped out back to him. Okay. There, you got a loop there at the end, so I'll leave that alone. But we still got room on there for more, but I don't know. I'll leave it at that right there and see. More likely you'll see the video and get back to me on that. But got another one right here. I ain't been to Pendleton since 99? 98. No, it was still 98. It was the last time I was in Pendleton for Marine combat training. That was it. After that, never looked, well, not that I did intentionally look back, but never went back because Marine Corps never sent me back. So there we go. NJ Fishing Maniac. What's up, boss? What's everybody doing today? Everybody at work, chilling at the house? Y'all getting ready for spring break? What's the dealio there, guys? I am over here. I got a ton of reels to spool, so we'll see what I got going. Damn it. Damn it. I like to turn on the clicker when I'm doing the Anaconda knot just because it shows the power of the knot, even though I'm loose over here. Just in there turning in the direction it needs to go so that way it can tighten up even when it's loose. Oh. I was totally off the handle on that one. Let's see. Ah, come on. There we go. Got another one. This is an HX. This is just a regular HX, and he's got 100-pound of the Max Quattro Power Pro going on here. It's a solid braid. And let's see what's up here. Getting ready for some fishing right now, packing up stuff to head back down to home. And out at home, been dealing with the VA. You and me both, boss. I was at the VA yesterday doing my 6-month physical. Got set up for my next one in November. Can't wait for the Marine Corps birthday. Are you going to go up to Philly this year for the opening of Tudden Tavern? They remade it on the original ground where it was Marine Corps was actually born at. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to get out there. I was talking to my double dogs earlier, or yeah, last night, night before, maybe the night before when I was coming back from Houston, and I was telling them about going out there and stuff like that. So we're looking at renting a room to go out there and stuff. So I'm kind of excited on that. We'll see what's up though. All right, so there's that one. Oh, there you go. You're at 60. I'm at 80 right now, and I'm fighting to get to 100 too. My sleep apnea is something that they've been pussyfooting around with it. It got denied. Well, I didn't file for it because they said if I do it right now, then I'll never be able to claim it again. And so when I originally said that, filed my deal and they got other deals service connected, then it was good to go. Well, then they say, no, there's not enough proof and this and that. And so we had requested a higher level review, got all the way to the higher level review, and the review kicked it back saying that all the proper information wasn't submitted to the original guy. So they had to kick it back down for him to do his job or get the proper paperwork set up. So it's been basically a cluster for over a year now. So I'm waiting for them to figure that out so I can get my 100%. So, which we can desperately use right now because the taxes for the house are come up, and it's another 3,000 or 4,000 that I could be saving instead of spending on paying them. And then I was trying to figure out if we did pay it, would we get that money back? You know what I mean? Since the disability should kick back in or backtrack to where I originally filed it, so it's been a pain in the butt with that for sure. So, but I bet you about across the border and came back through, I could have gotten all the help I wanted a lot faster before Trump got in office. So, hopefully now that he's getting everything in line, we should start seeing a better connection there. So we'll see. There we go. Yeah. Hey, Uber, are you wanting to get your reels spooled up? Because we can do that today too, so that way it can go out tomorrow with all this gear if I don't get it done out today. Wow. Mm-hmm. Well, I hope you get it, bro. I really do. I know if I would have followed mine a long time ago, I'd already be at 100, but I really didn't think of how it could help me. I was more interested in let all the other vets who needed it more than I did. But yeah, there comes a time when I just had to just kind of go with it. And so now I'm working it. Come on. Let's see, this will go. Come on. The spools that he sent me, they don't have very much clearance for the brake drum, my locker, I guess, to hold it in place, and so it's being a pain in the butt right now. Spooling. I'm working on this, trying to get it done, but it's being a pain in the butt. How long have you been putting in your information and all of that, trying to get that? Whiskey. Don't send me these spools ever again, bro. They suck. Mm-mm. 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 Hard life. The gator spoons. Give me a second. I've got a few left. $9.99 and $8.99. 6 or 7 today. All right, that'll work. All right, bye. Oh man. Let's see. How you doing? Wow, for the 5 years. Man, it sounds about right for me too. I set at 10% for I think like 2 years, 2 or 3 years. I set at 10%. Then I got um, the DAV to help out, and he got me up to 70, and he got me to 80, and then kept getting denied that way. So I went with another guy. Ended up having to pay to come out of pocket for that, but it's supposed to guarantee me to get me to 100%. So we'll see. So it's definitely not giving me the correct yardage on here either. The dang spool is so. The spool was shaking like this the whole time. So it only says 101 yards. Definitely not more. Or definitely way more than 131 yards. So yep. Yeah, definitely blaming whiskey. So here's is one more for whiskey. But I don't know. I don't know what I did with the spool. We had one more. That is real here. But what did I do with the line? That's this one. Oh man. Let's see. What did I do with it? I might have to call them back and figure it out. But guys, I think I'm gonna call it right now. I need to get a hold of Whiskey, but I also got to get a hold of the VA before they close this afternoon and see what's up on that. But yeah, did a lot of reels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was it 9 reels I did? Something like that. So I got to get to boxing and get that out of there and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah. Those bad spools suck. If you need some spools whiskey, I'll send you some, bro. I got you. I got plenty of them laying around here, but I got to get with Whiskey to find out what line's supposed to go on there. I got his paperwork here, but I'm tired. I need to get some coffee that way and get back at it. All right, gents, y'all have a good one. I'll talk to y'all later. Later, devil dogs.